Warriors. No, I was just
Yeah.
saying social media is the majority, is where the landmines are
Yeah.
basically put.
Yeah. On your point, Moose, is that when it comes to dating,
Yeah.
I think around the time we started uni was when Tinder really came out, or
It
those
popped
apps
off.
It
in
Yeah,
general.
started.
When it
around
comes to
yeah.
dating,
Yeah.
before then, people relied on dating within their proximity, who they could get there and there.
Yeah.
Relationship wise, it was more healthy. But nowadays, people are bombarded with a lot more access. I
Options.
want the best of the best. So if modern women today feel like they can get the best of the best, they could push the guys who are close to them, who are friends with them, friend zone everyone they can, because hey,
Yeah.
they match with someone online and he's paying. It's the same
Yeah.
with girls. Girls do that. The reality that of dating is completely changed now. We've accepted it, and I feel like who gets the worst access is guys in general. So this space
It's
provides
guys if you
a
don't have the necessary skills.
yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
It's
saying. The
guys if you don't
average
have
If you
the
guy
necessary
refuse,
still
if you refuse to
struggles.
play the game, if you refuse to play
you
the
refuse
game,
to
is
play-
also
yeah.
another. Yeah.
It's not even refuse. Some people just didn't have the skills. That's why they go online to look for how to approach a girl in this day and era. It's completely changed. It's what I mean. So
Yeah, but even in this day and
they've
era, yeah,
accepted it.
in this day and era, ask like 9 out of 10 women, yeah, at least 7 of them would say, if some guy approached me on the street, like off the bat, and especially for our generation, like our generation was born in the cusp of like this technology thing,
Yeah.
they would appreciate it. They would appreciate someone coming up front and being like, yo. Only the Gen
That's
Z.
changed.
What just
Gen
happened?
Z
What just happened a couple days ago?
Let me land. The Gen
That's
Z are the
changed.
ones. The Gen Zs are the ones who want to communicate through the internet and like, oh, walking up to me in the street, never.
And they don't like approaching.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, that's true.
I'm saying for our generation, there's people like 7 out of 10 women for our generation. This is rough estimates. Will probably be more likely to be like, wow.
They'll reciprocate. Yeah.
But that's
True, though.
changing.
That's why. Oh yeah, it's true. Remember that was that trend. You see someone you like on TikTok, you do a video and you say, I really like this person, can't go up to them. And then it says, TikTok, do your thing. And then they go find them.
Yeah.
And then they match them on socials.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's a wild complaint. You could have just walked up to them and been like, hey, what's
So
up? I saw you from
clout is generating relationships
Interest.
now.
Yeah, but then that's
Imagine.
social value as well. That's
Not
like social
confidence.
proof. That's social
That
proof.
that links that
social
links
proof.
back to what we discussed before.
That's always
we don't
been like a thing. You know what I mean? Social proofing, in any sense, it's just now on the internet. You can see the social proof more vividly.
But then
with the
social
number of
proof on
followers
the
you have.
internet is a lot more distorted because having more followers is different from being a confident guy in the crowd and hey, you're party
But that's
boy.
still social proof.
You can, but it changes because you don't have to be confident to play the social media game. You don't have. That's the thing. The community. No. That's what I'm saying.
Because you're
you
exposing
can
yourself
still.
to
Some
critics.
people can still do it. Some people can still do it. I'm talking about guys who can DM, but they can't talk.
in real life.
They can slide into DMs, but they can't.
It's a different.
Yeah.
It's still confidence, but it's a different type of confidence. It's not the same as traditional walk up to someone and talk. No.
You can't communicate in person.
No, listen. Some people find it hard to express, like to post the content online because they fear exposure and criticism, so they won't do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But in real life,
I'm not talking about people who are famous. I'm talking about the average person who just friends with mutuals of someone they're into. It's easier to text. Us growing up, we knew that that texting saves us the rejection factor.
It saves face.
It saves face because then you can go in. But I'm telling you, on average, you're talking about people who build their platforms in order to catch the fish. I'm talking about the average person on the social media compared to real life.
Yeah,
they have removed the barrier of social skills that they need to actually date.
I'm not disagreeing with that, but I'm saying
there's
still a level of confidence to go out of your way to actually send people messages online. You know what I mean? You have to, because they're still gonna come to your page and see you. You know what I mean? It's not like you're super anonymous if it's you who is you. Unless you're making back channel accounts and different identities, that's a different thing. But if you have your profile, that is you, and you message someone saying, yo, I mess with you, I think you're cool, blah, 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 I talk to them online, go for it. That is still confidence. Even
to me, I feel like society has changed where people rely on that more than the actual experience of being with someone, and that's a problem. You can say that it's a great tool.
No, it's a safety
it's a great
concern
tool
for them,
to
you know
use.
what I mean?
Yeah, and I feel like if it's turned into that, then that's unfortunate, because that's not a healthy way of building, trust and relationships with someone. If they rely on how you are seen online, if I actually start doing some type of business on social media,
because
build my image, and that's all you rely on.
No, but let's say you're someone dubious, yeah. You're obviously not someone dubious, but let's say you're someone dubious, yeah, and you do something dubious to this person.
Right.
It's easier to find you if you've got social media, you post, you know what I mean? It's easier to point you out.
I get that. There's a safety net. I get that.
Guy. That's the point. It's not that big of it. It's just like there's now more measures that help people. If you implement these measures at any point in time, it will work out the same way, because people want.
I get the positive behind it. But my point is that when they approach you, where instead of having your number, give me your Snapchat, give me your Instagram, it's like
it's a natural progression.
That's what I do.
Fine.
I
know, but it's like it's cutting through. Yeah. Why not? Why not? Let me address that. Why not?
You can't fight technology.
I go straight for the socials. Is more how do you say it? It's seen as more personal now, because the number is just digits, whereas your social.
I feel like numbers are digits, and then once you get the number, then you have access to everything else. I feel like some people just do it in a way to. You do.
No,
if you provide that.
When I post a story on Insta, you see me at the gym. You see me doing
this is how I see.
Yeah, go on.
It's still to me. It's like a basic traditional
I'm not saying I don't
thing.
get the
let
number.
Me get your number. I know. Moose in general, I get it.
But traditions are dying.
I'm talking about people who avoid asking for. Let me make my point. Jesus. Okay, when you text, and then you can start having that conversation with someone. Oh yeah, let me see your page. Let me see your Instagram. Oh, but then let's hang out. What day are you free? But then if it's someone who maybe you're moving to, and then they ask for your Instagram, and then instead of like keeping up with you, they just want to just check your story. They're not even texting you anything. You're just checking your story. Oh, now you know everything about me. Nothing is mysterious. Oh, I'm trying to get to know you. I already know Miss now. It's
do you though?
I feel like that's already.
You only know what I'm showing.
I know what you're doing. Yeah, but it's like, okay, you're not mysterious anymore.
But I am, because you don't know the full picture still.
That's not.
What I show you you see. Look, remember, you only see what I want you to see.
Yeah, there's still.
I get it.
Emotion. There's still that deeper layer of this is who I really am. That's the social media.
Yeah, it's a great way to market yourself to show a part of you that's necessary. But then sometimes it's like it cuts corners in which people avoid even going deeper, because
use it to your advantage.
I know
it's progression. Like what's his name? Like I feel like we need to Kevin Samuels right now. We need Kevin Samuels right now. Okay, Kevin Samuels says, look at things how they are, not how you want them to be. This is how it is. So
hashtag Kevin Samuels.
Work with it. If you know women don't like someone who's not social media presentable,
do you know what I've heard? No. Do you know what's funny? I've heard on Twitter some girls would post. Yeah, they will post that. Oh, when he doesn't have any social media.
When he has no likes. When he has no likes on his phone.
He doesn't use Instagram. Oh yes, it's like that's how they see it.
Then catch those ones.
So you'll be getting those ones, Demi.
Yeah,
no, I'm convinced that most girls think that way.
Okay.
I'm convinced as well. People who demand your social media instead of getting to know you are more insecure. That's how I see girls who
like, is this egocentric solipsism right now?
I think it's not even more insecure. It's just to see, again, it goes back to the point, just to see what type of person you are. You know what I mean? If I know I can have a small window into your life or the person you present yourself to be, it's easier.
Do I like that person?
Then let's go on a date.
He's more presentable.
That's fine.
If I go on a date, let's say I'm wearing like a normal shirt, blah, blah, blah. I go on a date, skinny dude, looks like I'm skinny. Go on a date. She sees me, okay, it's cool, blah, blah, blah. We talk, we have a good time. I say I go gym. She looks at me, she's like, does he really go gym? Okay, whatever. She don't believe it. But if she goes on Insta and she sees me actually at the gym, show off, flexing, she's like, okay, yeah, she goes, okay. He's working with someone, goes to the gym, increases your potential. So you're winning. So just use it to your advantage. If you don't want to use it, then get the people who appreciate people not using it. And you're winning.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Yeah, and
It's,
no.
basically,
the thing is,
do you know what it's
I
added?
use platforms.
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, I get it. I would use platforms. I would use it to present myself.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine. But what I'm saying is when certain people would put more focus on that than actually getting to know someone else.
To know
it's,
you.
for them, for them, it's like, oh,
That's a red
I
flag.
can keep in contact with. I could just.
Yeah, but then where's that going?
See on the sidelines.
Where's that going? Where's that going? Where's that going?
What do you mean? Where's that going?
Where's that
do you really
going?
want to
Like,
date that person?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where's that going?
Yeah, it becomes bland. Then you realize that what's the point?
Yeah.
So use social media as a barrier, like a gateway. If they're asking you for the hardcore, use it as a check.
Yeah.
Use it as a checkpoint or a marker.
Yeah, but even we do that.
But think about it though, it's added another dimension.
We stalk.
It's added another dimension to the game. That's
everyone.
it. Yeah, it's just, bro. It's just like a new level in the game. That's all.
And guess
you just
what?
gotta get used to.
I get it.
It helps you when you get to even the face-to-face stage, because now you have stuff to talk about. Because now I know your hobbies. I know what you like to do.
Now that's the point I want us to go. That's the point I wanted to go back to, is this approaching thing, right? If guys rely on social media more than the confidence factor in person, then that's a problem. Guys are more confident now on the DMs than in approaching people.
Yeah, because it cuts out.
Yeah, but like, when you say it cuts out, but it makes a lot lot of guys lazy because they don't even know how to have a conversation. Because they can wait. The tips that a lot of these guys give in content creating is that just be confident. Make sure you do this. Make sure you do that. A lot of that has been skipped. That's the point we're making. They have a social atrophy when they rely on social media because of that. If you don't know how to talk, because when you're texting, you can deep what you're doing. Okay, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say in 10 minutes. It helps to save face. But then if you can't do that, the same thing when you finally meet,
you're finished.
It happens to me. Done, and you're saying, okay, it's their fault. But we have to emphasize that yes, you need to sort that out. Don't rely on us to clear up. Because we tried to make a point about Gen Zs, but we need to see a trend. We haven't seen as much enough to know that. But when it comes to millennials, right, when we talk about the modern way of dating, do you think it's changed to how it used to be? Do you think it's worse than how it used to be?
It's worse.
Do you agree with that? Oh, so given you don't agree with what the Red Pill lot to talk about?
I don't think it's. No, I hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
They have valid
but you don't
points.
agree with it.
But I'm saying they just don't want to maneuver this. They don't want to maneuver the system. They don't want to work the system. They want to just have it their way.
When I listen to 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds who have been married explain to us how their relationships have gone, they've dated. I'm talking about people who knew the game. They know the game, and then they go
from
through
their point
other
of view?
phases. Yes, and they've had kids, they've had the whole 9 yards, family experience, and then they give you, this is what I did that I regretted, the do's and don'ts of relationships. You think they're going the wrong way, or isn't it just from the experience they've provided?
No,
it's just their perspective.
I'm not saying they're going the wrong way. I'm just saying
it's just their perspective, isn't it?
Things have changed, and some people wanna preserve the old way.
They want to preserve
the old way,
and they're addressing what changed.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'm not against that, but I'm just saying that they just don't want to maneuver in what's happening now.
Who doesn't?
Like in the reality that we're living in, you know what I mean? It's like, as you're saying, like they're looking at their grandparents saying we need to be more like our grandparents, which is like more like the way in the past. So
they've accepted this change. No, they've accepted this change. Remember when Mabel had that conversation with Kevin?
Yeah.
About fairness, right? And he made a point that, hey, this is the lifestyle you've provided us.
Like women
we've accepted
this way.
it.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're moving. They're saying we are maneuvering around it.
They've accepted it, yes, but that's what I'm saying. But they still want to recreate. Like I'm saying, they still want to. Like, you hearing me now?
Who wants to? Who wants to?
Even like some of these same Red Pill guys. Like Kevin Samuels and the Fresh Fit guys.
Because the point we've always made is that modern women want traditional men. But
they don't
want to do they don't want to. Yeah.
So
they don't want to merge.
If you want to.
So it's like this. What I'm saying.
Cognitive dissonance, man.
Yeah, we're saying it's not fair.
Yes. But they're telling us, no, women.
They're saying
it's not fair. And
Yeah,
we're
they're saying it's
saying,
not
well,
fair.
we didn't do
But
anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Basically, women are saying the game that they
Change it.
created is not fair.
Yeah,
That's
this
what
is
they're saying.
Yes, but
now,
they're blaming it on us.
On us when we didn't even
this
force
is
it
what
in the
I'm
first
saying.
place.
It does. So what we just have to maneuver the situation. We don't have to.
Yeah, but given
Echo
my point is that red pill lot are just giving clarity. They're not trying to change anything or make a point that it's not fair anymore. They've accepted it, but they're trying to give everyone clarity. The blue pill lot don't know. They're like, what? I just wanted to fall in love.
But we were talking about red pill rage, though. We were talking about the far right.
Okay, I get it. I
that's
get
what
it.
I mean. But I get that. No, I agree with the generic, like you were saying. I agree with the generic red pill message. The red pill message is calm.
It's basically opening your eyes. Open your eyes.
Open your eyes. Yeah, it's fine, and it's okay to open your eyes
as long as you accept that. Yeah.
But don't go back and close them again.
This is.
I don't think they are.
Oh, no, because you know what happens to people? Look, you open your eyes, yeah? You open your eyes and they stay open for a bit. And like you said, when they encounter the real world situation, all the knowledge goes out their mind, it goes out of their mouth, and they revert back to their base form, their blue pill state. Why? Because they don't really agree
take another
with what
red
they're saying. Yeah, you need to go have another
It's
red
a prescription. It's prescription.
Exactly.
They listen